Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Subject Science Grade 5 Chapter number 6 Protecting Earth's Resources. So today my dear student we're going to start the next lesson, that lesson number 4, Air and Water. It started from page number 342. So let's start. Vocabulary: reservoir, aquifer, sources of fresh water, running water, standing water, and groundwater. So we will deal or discuss all these terms and headings one by one. So let's start. Sources of fresh water. Many organisms on earth need fresh water to survive. Like fish, you know that without water they can't survive. But human beings also need water. Animals, plants, they all need water. But some are need fresh water. 70% of Earth's surface covered with water. For example, if you took this all the Earth, here it's I separate it in the form of different types of water, but if this whole Earth and its 70% is covered with water, if it's Earth, but here we're going to discuss according to the nature of the water. Here 97% is salt water, so this the salt water that's cover here 97%. We name as its oceans that covered the earth almost 70%, and it contain 97% salt water due to the mixing of minerals in it. 2.3% is fresh water that is frozen. Where it's frozen? In polar ice, in the form of polar ice. So you can say that 2.3%, almost 2%, this present in the form of ice in frozen form. 0.6% is liquid fresh water. Only this is the liquid fresh water that present in the form of rivers, lakes, groundwater. Finally, 0.1% is present in air as water vapors. So this all here you can understand this. Only we can say that 0.6% liquid water that present. So if the 97% salt water, 70% of the earth water, but we have almost only 0.6% liquid fresh water. Running water. Many cities and towns built next to running water, such as streams or rivers. It's source of fresh water for homes and farms. So mostly people before this era, you can say that they want to live near the fresh water to fulfill their needs with water, like farming and for their homes. Standing water. Standing fresh water such as lakes and reservoirs fill holes in the ground. So if maybe this little bit deeper surface and water is come, it stand here, but it will be fresh water. Reservoir is an artificial lake that is built to store water. Dam or on a river. You can make a dam on a river. You can say that if the water is standing here, you can build a wall and you can store the water here. So the dam, we know that we use to generate electricity with different kinds of equipment like generator, to use turbine to get electricity with the help of this water. Groundwater seep into the ground through aquifer. You can say that the water that comes from upper surface in the form of rain, it will be go deeper and deeper and store into the ground. So we name as its groundwater. Aquifer is an underground layer of rock or soil that has pores it capable of absorbing water. It reaches a layer of rock that does not absorb water. So first, this surface where the pores are present, it will be let the water to go down and it will store here in this form. So this is your water table and its aquifer. But after that, this layer is not allow more water to go deeper or down. Groundwater, it is used to people when it is close the surface, can be reached by drilling or digging. You can say that we can get this water with the drilling or digging into the ground, then pumped up through a well. So we can use or dig a well and get the water out and use for ourselves. Now, uses of water. In US, United States, about 408 billion gallons of water every day. Largest category used in US. Thermoelectric powers to cool the equipment. For example, if a thermoelectric power station where it use or generate the electricity, it need to cool down this. So we need this fresh water that makes electricity and irrigation, and also to give water for irrigation purposes, for irrigation reasons or purposes in the field, in household, fighting fire, swimming pools, washing, cooling, for animals, farmers and homeowners, watering lawns and gardens, wash clothes. You can see these different types of the uses of water. Everywhere you use the water in different ways. Thanks for watching.